Hello friends! This video is going to show you some of the advanced settings on the Amazon integration with Gearbubble and give you some information on what to do if the integration doesn't work. So this is a great feature that Gearbubble added that allows you to put in some customized information into your product listing. So first of all, I recommend changing your production time to something like 10 to 12 days. The default is 5 days, which is, generally speaking, probably enough, but I like to play it a little safe, and the reason is that Amazon will suspend your account if you have too many late shipments. Now, I know that customers do like faster shipping, and if you put in a production time of 10 days, for most of the year, this is going to be much too long, but it is very difficult to change this in Amazon, and it's, in my opinion, better to play it safe and to underpromise and overdeliver rather than overpromise and underdeliver. You don't want your account suspended in the middle of the Christmas season. That would be very, very bad. So I recommend raising your production time to 10 days. T-shirts, I put them at 14 days. Now you can put in a custom product description. A lot of people have written their own description and would like to put it in here. Just keep in mind that it won't customize for each product. It'll just customize for all of the products of that type. Search terms. There is a search term bar in Amazon listings. Now, if you have already put in tags on your Gearbubble listing, these search terms will override those tags. So you may want to think about this if you are putting a lot of tags in your Gearbubble products when you launch the campaigns. This will override that. Key product features, you could put in some generic information about each mug, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, that sort of thing. So now we're going to talk about some of the common errors that you'll find with your Amazon integration and what you can do to fix them. Alright, so here's some common errors and some questions about the integration that I get quite a bit. So, incomplete listings. A lot of people will see that your products from Gearbubble come across to Amazon and they show up without a picture and without any of the details. That's very normal. The listings from Gearbubble that go to Amazon and Etsy are basically, it's almost like a cake. They fill in over time. So it's not instantaneous. The information comes across slowly. And in the case of Amazon, it actually comes across quite slowly. So some of the products that you push over from Gearbubble may take hours to complete. They always do, though. So don't be concerned if you see incomplete listings. Just give it a couple more hours and you will see eventually that you will go into your inventory and your products will show properly. If you see products being rejected for the title, there's a couple of issues with this. Number one is your title must be unique. Amazon does not allow any product with a duplicate title. So make sure that when you create your title, it is unique. Not just in your account, but unique from any other product in the same niche. So this means that it must be long because most of the 4-word titles, so if you create a title that says funny police coffee mug, chances are Amazon is going to reject it because it is a duplicate of another product that's already been listed. Of course, Amazon SEO means entering longer and more unique titles, so as long as you're creating good titles, you probably won't run into this issue, but I do see people having their titles much too short and the products get rejected by Amazon because there's already a product listed with that title. Can't see the price and details. This probably happens because you have variations in your product. So you will see a status that says variations bracket 2 or 4, and it will show the title but not any of the other details. If you want to see all of the variations, click on the little black arrow beside the product, such as right here. Click on this black arrow and you will see the variations listed underneath. So don't be concerned if some of your products show up as active. Anything with just one variation is going to show without this variations button, but anything that is, for example, a mug with multiple variations, sometimes 2, sometimes 4, if it's the two-tone mugs, it's going to show just the title and it's going to show the SKU and nothing else. Click on that, you'll see both variations listed underneath, and you're all good. Alright, so the last thing we're going to talk about is troubleshooting any of the issues that you might find with your gear bubble integration. The first thing that I want to advise you is make sure that you copy and paste the numbers that you get from Amazon. Don't write them down because sometimes there will be zeros and the letter O in there, and it's very difficult to tell the difference between the two of them. So copy and paste with your mouse. Highlight and either right-click and select copy or press Control-C if you're using a Windows computer, and then paste it into the space. The next thing is to make sure you apply for the Gtin exemption. You'll find that at sellercentral.amazon.com/GTINX. So that will give you the authority to use the brand name generic, which is basically Amazon's catch-all brand for any unbranded products. So you need to apply for that before you're able to list your products using the brand generic. It's a very easy process. Amazon's simply going to ask you to select the category that you're listing in. For mugs, it is going to be home and kitchen. For apparel, it's going to be clothing and apparel and jewelry. So that actually will cover all of the products that that Gear Bubble has, including the message cards and the precious jewelry. So applying for those two categories, that is clothing and the home and kitchen, will get you all of the exemptions that you need to list all of the products. Use brand generic. So a lot of people miss this one. They put their store name, the display name from their Amazon store, into the brand name category. So if you haven't done that, make sure you go back, click on edit, and put that word generic in there. Otherwise, it won't work. It does have to be spelled with a capital G. So that's it for the Amazon integration with Gear Bubble. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always ask in the group. We have lots and lots of experts in the Facebook group, and we'd love to try to help you out figuring out what might be going wrong, or to encourage you making new products, giving you tips, and basically communicating. Thanks everybody. We'll see you in the next video.